Puta English. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Mark Gerard channel. This is Mckoy once again. In the beatbox world, Mckoy ako, pero in the gaming world, then Mark Gerard. So, thank you sa mga early feedback na natanggap ko nung pinost ko yung Rimshot tutorial. Thank you so much. So, habang nag-i-scrub ako, hindi naman nag-i-scrub, nagbabasa ako ng mga comments, nakita ko yung I saw this one comment in particular that I need to speak in English more. So yeah, that makes sense. See, I haven't thought about that when I try to make the Rimshot tutorial, but yeah, I'll do my best to do that right now. So, papracticein natin yan, pre. I'm just gonna practice that one so that moving forward I can speak English, you know, teaching those techniques that you need to learn. Is that a deal, bro? Alright. So today, I'm going to teach you guys the basic patterns of beatbox itself. Parang akong nagdadasal. So, yun yung B, T, and K. In our term, beatboxing world, in the beatbox world, our term for those letters are bass, hi-hats, and rimshot or K Snare. So there are different kinds, or there are different ways to execute each of those. But today, I'm going to teach you the very basic on how you guys are going to do it. Fuck! Hirap mag-English! If you are new, or you are a totally new guy wanting to learn beatbox, no idea, you just heard this this classmate of yours, or the schoolmate of yours, this friend of yours, that he's doing beatboxing, and you were amazed, you fell in love just like that, then welcome to the beatboxing world. I just want to let you know, being a good beatboxer, or the best, let's say the best, is not impossible. Why? Everybody can beatbox. It's not easy, it's also not hard, you know? So, it's not hard in the sense na, yun nga, sabi ko, lahat pwede mag-beatbox. Everybody can beatbox. Hindi rin siya madali. It's because the process that you need to exert, or the effort that you need to exert in order for you to learn a particular skill, is tremendous. You need a lot of time, effort, discipline, dedication, interest, those things. You need those things for you to master a certain technique. It's very achievable, and it's not impossible to reach that certain level that you're trying to gain, or you're trying to get on. How can I say that? I'm gonna show you a clip. My beatboxing 10 years ago. So that's around 2008. This is me 10 years ago. The next one that I'm going to show you is 2 years after that. So the next clip is my beatboxing on the year 2010.
Kulang. Dapat umano.
See the difference? I'm not showing this to you guys to brag on something. Hindi ako nagyayabang. No. It's not that. The reason why I'm showing this to you is because if you exert all of your effort discipline, and just like what I said earlier, those things, time, effort, you will reach that certain goal. So this is the proof that it is not impossible to be good at something, in particular beatboxing. So to start off, ito yung tinatawag na bass. This is what we call the bass. The easiest way to do that, first, you need to inhale and exhale. Because if you're new, you need a lot of air to do that. It's very easy. Well, at first, it's a little bit tricky, but if you get along with it, why we're doing that, we're going to use that later. So bass, B. Just pronounce the word B. 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 But what you do when you pronounce that word, you give a pressure in your lip. Here. Bass. 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 You give a little more pressure when you pronounce the letter B. Compared to the ASE, then that's just a supplementary letters for you to be able to execute the bass itself. Bass, bass, bass. Get you again. You apply pressure in your lip, so it should be harder. You will feel like it's harder than the usual, action that you do every day. So just like this. Bass, bass, bass. Now here's the tricky part. We are going to remove the ASE. Tatanggalin natin yung ASE sa part ng bass. So, ang matitira na lang ay remember that part kung saan pinag-inhale, exhale ko kayo. Here's how we're going to do it. So inhale, exhale is rapid. Parang dumudura kayo. It's like spitting on the ground. The only difference is there's no spit. Imaginary. See the difference? So you will be able to do it on your own. Now try to do it. I'll wait. So yun, baka nakuha nyo na yun. Okay. So probably by now you were able to execute the letter B, the bass, on the first part. But if you're not, you're still practicing, that's fine, as long as you were able to get it. T is pretty easy. It's called hi-hats. All you have to do is pronounce T. 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 But more pressure on your tongue. T. T. Pizza. Pizza. T. P-I-Z-Z-A. Pizza. Paparazzi. Italiano na yun. T. T. Now we're going to remove the part where we are pronouncing the letter E. Or yung matitira na lang ay yung letter T. 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 Napapaganon din ako eh. T. Gets good. Pretty easy, right? So you probably know the hi-hats already. So we're going to try to combine bass and hi-hats. Remember, the bass is and hi-hats Let's combine those. Next one will be your K Snare, but this time I'm going to teach you the inward K Snare, the very essential K Snare if you are trying to learn the basics. Inward K Snare. That means the letter K, right? The way you pronounce it, it's outwards. This is your tongue, right? It should be on the middle part of your tongue. In here, you will feel that every time you pronounce the letter K. K, K, kanin, 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 K9, K9. But this time we are going to do it inwards, right? So it'll be I know it's hard at first. That's how I felt when I tried that K Snare for the very first time. Okay, so if you were able to get it, pronouncing the K inward, here's what we're going to do now. That K Snare, we'll try to do it on the side of your tongue. Both sides, right and left. On those sides. Those sides. It's still the same process. Inward K Snare. Still inward K Snare. It's just that you have to transfer those K in the middle. You have to transfer that on both sides. That means how to do it. Just lift. This is your tongue, right? Just lift the tip of your tongue, stick it in on the palate. Ngalangala. Pushik. Ngalangala. Nahihirapan ako mag-explain sa English pero buwis buhay pre. So dila, dulo ng dila sa taas ng ngalangala. In here. Just like this. Huh? Execute the inward K Snare on both sides of using both sides of your tongue. Now, if you notice, inward K Snare in the middle of your tongue is we're going to do it on both sides now. Sa dalawang gilid ng dila nyo. Now, if you remember, this is where your inhale will come from. That is where we get our air back. At the first part of the video, I told you guys to practice inhaling and exhaling. Grabe, napapatagalog ako. Napapa-English ako. So now you know how to do hi-hats, bass, or bass, hi-hats, and K Snare, inward K Snare. So we are going to combine those techniques and create a pattern, a rhythm. Alright? We are going to use this pattern with the help of inhaling and exhaling. Okay? So that is the idea of basic beatboxing. Now, you keep on doing that, guys. That basics, those basics. Because in the long run, you'll be able to do it flawlessly. Now, once that pattern is mastered, I want you to explore other patterns. I will make another video and I will beatbox with you using those patterns na ginagamit ko way back 2009. Yun na mga naging pundasyon kong pattern before I was able to explore other techniques and other patterns itself. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you find this video useful, helpful, please hit the subscribe button below. And you can also leave a comment of the techniques that you wanted to learn, so that I will have an idea what to talk about and the things that you wanted to learn also. So, yeah, maraming salamat. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.